Yo, 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 what's good? This is Braj with Mass Faces, and you are?
Bitch, I'm NASCAR. Who are you?
So, I guess the question then has to be, who are you?
Um, shit. Um, I'm just a kid from Lexington, North Carolina, and I like to make like punk rap.
Okay.
Try to bring the punk wave of like the '70s back, and mix it in with that new shit.
Mm-hmm. So, you said you're from North Carolina, but I thought you were in Los Angeles.
I currently reside in Los Angeles, but I am originally from North Carolina. Yes.
Okay, so how did that come about?
Well, early 2018, my current manager Miyagi was hitting me up, and he was just like instilling the fact that I could perhaps come live with him sooner or later. And I was living in Lexington at the time, so I had to get a job at like a factory,
Okay.
and then I had to like work my ass off and like buy a plane ticket and then come out there.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since I've been out there, I've been doing more like out of state shows and shit, and like getting booked more. So like it's cool. I fuck with them. I fuck with them real heavy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fuck with
yeah.
Fossils. I fuck with Miyagi. I fuck with fucking Abby and Andrew. Like I love them. I live out there with all of them. It's cool as fuck.
Okay. So, is there anyone from back home that you kind of still ride with?
Yeah, of course, man. I fuck with my boys, Koa and Ant. They working hard as fuck making clothes, and they're working too. They're about to move out to Atlanta. They got a brand called Standing On, or it's Fantasy Castles.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
nice.
they've had that. He's had that brand for a while, and so like I've always been trying to support that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a shout out to him and shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, would you say that like throughout like some of your music and whatnot, you can get influences of where you're originally from, and maybe even now with some of your newer tracks, like what it's like residing in LA?
Um, I would say that my music you can't really like pinpoint anything. Like it's all kind of like there's like a veil of mystery over the music. Like there's no I have no accent. Do I sound like I'm from North Carolina?
Not at all, bro.
Well, like it's just like genuine music. It's like emotion. It's not really like something that can be like put into even like any type of box. Like
Mm-hmm. Nah, you're definitely right when you say that. I mean, even at the show when you played that new song with the guitar that Fossils was playing, like that shit was definitely different from what people are used to at those kind of shows.
yeah, and we did not practice that shit at all. We just was like, let's do that shit.
Nah, and
The day
honestly,
of.
it came out really sick though. Like we just watched the
Yeah.
video and like it was gnarly. So and not for anything. Like I know that a lot of the people, even in the hip hop scene today, like they have like hardcore punk backgrounds. Like I don't know who I was telling, but Zen's in a band called Outerborn.
Mm.
Like before I was doing hip hop stuff, I was heavy into like a lot of metal bands and shit.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of no wonder that it all kind of comes back.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. We gotta really like. I don't know. I fuck with the way like punk rock was like right in the '70s, where like everybody was okay with being punk.
Oh yeah.
And punks were just roaming the streets. Like I want that shit again. I want to see people with fucking Liberty Spikes, mohawks, and fucking shaved heads in my show.
Yeah.
Like I want them to mosh. I want to see fucking blood.
Hell yeah. And right now, what's the status of your shows? Like, what are they looking like when people come out?
It's right now it's kind of like mixed because I'm just like beginning to do these out of state shows, and like I already have a name for myself in like places like Charlotte, and like a little I'm growing one in LA, but like I feel like I really gotta instill like NASCAR Aloe at these places first, and then they'll all start catching on. Cause
Yeah.
like people who have seen like my Instagram and shit, like people that are above me, and like I know some people like to look down at like smaller artists and like copy from them.
Yeah.
So like people, they're catching on pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you think the show in New York went? Do you think that this is the type of thing that like could be the start of like something possibly a bit bigger in New York? Or
I definitely instilled in that crowd that I am a force, and like they will remember that spiky haired motherfucker that stepped on stage. Like they will. Like it's just a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, not for anything. I think even the kids who had to leave early, like even just seeing you in the crowd, like you don't look like your average Joe.
Like, what I've noticed is that like stepping out of the house is just as effective as like making the song, like in terms of like gaining fans, for like me at least, because like everywhere I go someone is gonna say something about my hair, whether it's like calling me Goku or fucking Cloud from Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter. Like people notice it, and it instills the image in their mind, and then I don't know why Instagram works like this, but like when I see someone in person, like I start seeing them on Instagram too. You know
Nah, yo, it'd be like
and
that.
so like that's how people will find out about me. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. So how do you think like social media, how do you think you're handling social media in this day and age? Do you think you got a good grip on it or what?
I don't really give a shit about social media. Like I'll just like post something and just fucking get off it. To be honest, like
Yeah.
like it doesn't really matter to me. I understand there's like marketing techniques and all that shit, but like I've done some crazy shit without marketing anything. Like it's just like posting art and then like seeing what happens for me.
So you kind of just go by how you feel, and if you kind of feel like posting some shit, you will, and then if not, it's inactive.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll even say like on my Instagram, like I'm not gonna use this app for like a week or something. Like,
yeah.
it's just something, I don't know, like I feel like social media is like way too much in like our lives now.
Yeah. Do you think that you personally stay away from it, or do you kind of give in too much, or what?
Well, I smashed my phone with the hammer, so
Oh fuck.
so for a while I was without social media, and it felt kind of cool, to be real, because I wasn't worried about nothing. Like I was just like making my music and then like playing games and shit.
Really just living life, you know?
Yeah, facts.
That's what's up. Yeah, nah, a lot of people just get lost in phones and shit, and like, it's just not good. But, let's see, so like, what do you think that people should expect from you coming up now that like, you just did a show in New York? I know you recently released that tape, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I released a EP called Fed Up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 4-track EP. That shit was hard.
Yeah, no, it was fucking dope. You played a few songs from that at the show. So what's next?
Well, I don't know how much I can tell, to be honest, and I don't feel like asking him. So I'm just gonna tell as much as I want.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna see NASCAR ALOE around the country.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more out-of-state shows very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And
an album too.
And an album, but I can't give any like details.
Yeah, no
about
details
that.
at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to follow up with us on that one. Like a blog post or some shit. Nice.
Heard the. Alright, so you're going out of state again. That's what's up. I guess at this point now it's just kind of like, why do you do this? Because not for anything, like especially being an artist, like it's in this day and age, it's one of the hardest fucking professions. Like, you basically got to be constantly on the grind in some shape or another, you know?
Yeah.
So, why do you do this?
I've always made music for the sake of making music. Like, I never cared about, like, the numbers or none of that shit. Like, Like I know like a lot of people like started making music to like feel like or will like see their numbers go up and to feel that growth. They want to feel like that rush. They want to feel that buzz.
Yeah.
But me, it was always about like making a better song and just like making shit that like I just vibe with like heavy.
Mhm.
Like I can vibe to any of my songs.
Yeah.
And I might not like them like after I make like new better songs,
Mhm.
but like they'll always still be a good song to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I care more about like the art of the song and like
Mhm.
I produce for myself the majority of the time, and like I just enjoy like good music.
Yeah. So, is there any like secret to how you create?
Not really. I just sit in front of the laptop and lose my mind.
Is there like anything that you do to kind of maybe like enhance that? Like I know some people like spark up, some people like do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I'm not on it all the time, but doing some shrooms and then making some beats is gas.
Okay, okay. Yeah. No, I've definitely been there with some shows before.
Facts. I don't know why. It's just like a super creative thing.
Mm-hmm.
It just brings it out of you, I swear.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I've only done shrooms once, and I fucking split a full ounce with two of my other friends. So, needless to say, I was pretty fucking geek. And we climbed the mountain, and I barely remember half of it, but hey, it was definitely a time to remember, you know? But since then, I'm definitely more so into acid.
Facts.
Mhm.
I fuck with LSD.
Yeah. That shit's a lot more fucking cost effective too. But other than that, I guess like even when you're not making music, is there any kind of like drugs that you fuck around with?
I just smoke weed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
Nah, I'm not. Look, we like to trip, man. And people need to open up their minds.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like that shit's kind of good for people, but it also depends on who they are, because some motherfuckers can't handle
Yeah,
that shit.
no. Not at all.
But I guess I want to talk about your tattoos now.
Okay.
So like, I see you've got quite a few. How many you got?
Ah, shit, I gotta count them, man. I wasn't prepared.
You might as well show some.
Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? I don't know. I also got like some shitty ones.
Oh shit, were those like
Those-
shit
I
that you
did them
yourself,
myself.
The stick and poke?
Nah, it was like a shitty tattoo gun, and
Oh,
it
okay.
didn't go all the way in, but it was supposed to say suffer, and it was hard as fuck while it lasted.
Yeah.
But I have the Punk Star,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have the Street Commerce logo on my wrist, and I got the Evil Mickey, and I got the Chucky,
Okay.
I got No Future, I got the Playboy Bunny. That was my first one. I fucking regret it. I got the Anarchy, I got the Heaven, I got the Find Me, and the 444.
Okay, so
Yeah. You want to talk about like the meanings?
let's go for it.
Well, like 444 is like an angel number. You know, like when you know what angel numbers are.
Not at all.
Okay, it's like when you see a number like repetitively, like you'll wake up
okay.
and like look at the clock and
Mhm.
say like 333 or something.
Yeah.
And it's like what it's supposed to mean is like an angel like lives like in that number and it's visiting you when you see that number. And 444 is about like success in your career. It's the angel that visits you when you're supposed to see a lot of success in your career.
Oh.
And so like I got it on my face, and that was my first face tat.
Hmm.
And I got it like in like this guy's apartment. It was not
Yo.
ideal. And then Find Me is like my tape. The last tape that I dropped, it did pretty well, and I worked really hard on it. I was like going through a lot of shit like last summer, and I just put a lot of emotion into that one, and like it was received really well.
If you don't mind, like, what kind of shit were you going through?
Just girl shit, and then more girl shit. It's girls get the best of me, man.
Nah, bro. Trust me. I'm with you on that shit. Yo, me and my boy right here, we're always meeting in trouble.
Shit, and then the Heaven is like you heard my song Heaven.
Yeah.
And it's like it's more about so as like a feeling that like you can't have. It's not like physical heaven. It's not like the location. It's about like the idea of heaven and how it's like a paradise or like just happy emotion pretty much. And for me, my heaven is like having a girl, and like I don't want to go to heaven. I can't, pretty much. So like I can't have that emotion. That's what I feel about it. That's why I got it on my face.
Yeah. And I noticed real quick that you have like some marks right here.
That's these are cigarette burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot, and some of them are from him. But like
He told me to.
sometimes I just like when I'm done with the cigarette, I'll just put it out on my arm.
Okay.
It feels kind of good. You should try it.
Interesting. Well, nah, because I just saw
It's
a
quite
few
the experience.
kids doing that shit. Like I've seen. I
They're
don't know.
copying me.
Lately, I've seen motherfuckers just like they'll have like a spot on their arm and just like put one out, and it
Yeah.
just stays there. Like I don't know. Personally, like I kind of dig the clean skin and just like cover it in tattoos, but
I'm just kind of into like pain. To
I
be
get
real.
that. Pain's alright.
Like tattoo pain, piercing
Pain is
pain,
pleasure, yo.
any type of pain is just good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds really edgy.
That does, bro. You must be into some fucking kinky shit, bro.
Nah. I do got a foot fetish though. You just laid it out in the
Yo,
first.
you heard it here
Yeah,
first.
you heard it here first.
That's basically exclusive. That's go got that foot fetish.
You can't get him on that.
Bust out them toes, girls.
What's next?
Oh no, I was just trying to ride out the moment of silence. Just to see how awkward it could get. Nah, but let's see. So, oh yeah, your tattoos. Is there like, are you trying to get like covered in tattoos, or are you trying to keep it kind of simple?
I definitely want a lot on my arms, but like my chest, I just want like a few like symbolic ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then like on my back, I don't really know yet.
Yeah.
Like that's difficult. Like I got a weird looking back. I don't really look at my back.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. It's so hard for me to get tattoos in places I don't see.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, damn,
It's like, why'd I
is
get
it
it?
even there?
I can't
Like,
look it.
yeah. But let's see. As far as like, I guess you're living this life where you're doing all this like fucking edgy shit all the fucking time. Like, family. Are they with you on any of this?
I'm not gonna lie, the white side of my family, like, I think they are probably like extremely disappointed in me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very Christian. They're very Christian, and
Yeah.
I go about this whole thing like saying I'm a demon, I'm the devil, saying all this shit,
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't imagine they're receiving that well at all.
Mm-hmm.
But however, my Cambodian side, they're seeing me do these things, book these shows because they're keeping in contact with me, and they support me when it comes to this. Like my dad's with it. He's pretty cool. So that's all that really matters to me.
Yo, that's what's up. I mean, so long as you got some like base of support, I'd say like that's
Yeah.
all you really need. But yeah, I mean, not for anything. I feel like we've kind of gone over like a good bit of stuff. Is there anything you kind of want to like leave with? Is there any fucking good quotes you want to fucking say or some shit? I don't know. Any fucking shout outs?
Suck my dick.
Alright, fire, bro. That was good. Alright, bro. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thanks
you.
for
having
fucking
me.
popping out to New
Mass
York.
faces.
Yeah, yo. Mass faces, NASCAR, gang gang.
I didn't know which one to point at.
Fantastic.
Fire.
I gotta go take a shit.
There we go. I go for it, bro.
I don't know.
Shit on the floor, why not?
I'd rather shit in my pants.
I'll clean it up.